Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Castle, and it's Black in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Miller is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bagley passes to Miller. Takes one from 10 feet. Good as the jump shot falls.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Black. To the middle. Miller pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Miller. Pass to Hendricks. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. About a minute into this first quarter. Now here's Miller. The D's right on him. Miller on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Pass to Foster. Here's Castle from the arc. Sinks the tray.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Black, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And the basket by Castle.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at Atlanta, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Checking out Atlanta, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. And that one's good. Bagley.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And he drives in. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Miller outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Foster.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. Number one, Brandon Miller.
And I just love how he doesn't waste possessions. He doesn't force things. By and large, if the shot isn't there, he'll just make the right pass.
You know, that's what it takes if you're going to shoot a high percentage. You have to have the touch, no doubt. But you also need to be intelligent in your shot selection. He's a coach's dream in that department.
Bagley sets a screen to the inside, deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta. To the paint. Miller outside. Takes the three. Hendricks no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Bagley sets a screen from outside the arc. And Miller good for three. Miller's got 5.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Castle. Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. There's a screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Black. Mobley passes to Foster. Yes, it's good.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's give our huge New Orleans welcome to the Pelicans.
Adams checked in for Sensabaugh. Lyles, he's checked in for Atlanta. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 5. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Bagley. 9 points for him in his last game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Miller. Here's Hendricks. The 3. No luck on that one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some slack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Lyles, the pass to Foster. Oh, there's the alley! And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Atlanta.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Looking to get it going. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Lyles. Over to the wing. A little mid-range shot is up. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. He's got 5. Here's Branham. Still no points. Outside Bagley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Black passes to Foster. Here's Lyles. Pass to Black. Mobley, a screen on Bagley. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Miller. Here's Hendricks. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Branham. There's the triple. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black. Now Mobley. Here's Black. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Branham. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Mobley outside to the left side wing. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. And Atlanta leads by 8.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead. Pass
to Hendricks. Miller with it from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Here's Black. Here's Lyles. He's scoreless. Here's the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Miller. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. Some changes for New Orleans. Jovic, he's checked in for Bagley, and it's Hardy in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
One shot.
One shot. That's good for Miller. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Lyles. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Minnesota. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
For three, Hardy. The rebound by Atlanta. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Mobley passes to Smith. Here's Lyles. Misses the jumper. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Atlanta leading by 6. They've got Hardy, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Mobley, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Evan Mobley, one shot.
Throw good, Mobley. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because if you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Smith. Tries from 6 feet, and he buries his first look.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Branham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Hendricks. There's a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
No debate there. He got hammered.
New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Sensabaugh is checked in for the Pelicans. Castle's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Branham. Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. They set a pick. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Castle. 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta leading by 13. Now here's Mobley, tightly guarded, and the shot goes down. Mobley's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. As we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
You look at Miller, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Lyles. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Smith inside. Rebounded by Jovic. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Hendricks, covered by Mobley. Here's Hardy. No points yet. They get it back.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Inside, here's Branham. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta leading by 13. Pass to Lyles. Shoots over Hardy. And it's Lyles missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
There's a screen. The 3, Hardy. Gets the 3 to fall. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smith. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. And the Pelicans making a change here. Miller's checked in. Black's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Castle. Give him 8. Picked by Smith. Shot clock at 2. And Atlanta misses again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Down low. Here's Sensabaugh. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Mobley, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Branham. No points so far. Pass to Jovic. Inside, Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, Miller, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Branham. And Atlanta making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Castle for 3. Mobley on a screen to stop the drought and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Dudley, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hill, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Substitution on the court.
Miller outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the paint. Here's Jovic. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hill with the steal. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jovic. To the middle. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come to town.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
The first one falls, and New Orleans making a change here. Branham's checked in. Miller hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Smith outside. Pass to Hill. Here's Castle. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dudley. Here's Branham. Still without a bucket. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smith outside. Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Smith outside. Pass to Castle. From behind the arc. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Castle. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Pelicans trail by 11. Miller outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Dudley. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Good work defensively by Hill.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Sensabaugh's got 5 points.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Bagley's checked in for New Orleans. Hendricks comes in for Branham. And Atlanta making a change here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Mobley outside. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Number 8. 1 shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bagley. Miller with it. Five on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Miller outside. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hendricks no good. Atlanta leading by 15. Pass to Mobley. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Miller outside. To halt the run. Here's Bagley. Up and in on the layup.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Atlanta on top, leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for Atlanta.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Atlanta leading by 17. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Mobley, and it's Foster in at the 5. Mobley outside. Clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. 26 points for him.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's Bagley. Miller. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Castle. Mobley outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end this cold spell. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Mobley outside. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. 13 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Miller. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hendricks. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen away. Here we go. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. And Atlanta leads by 20.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Now Bagley. Pass to Hendricks.
Away team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
Knocked away. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, dismissed. On the break. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. Jabari Smith, number 1. Second, Brandon Miller.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Castle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Basket counts. 33 points for him.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bagley. Now Miller. He's got 18. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Mobley. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bagley finds Miller. Bagley sets a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
He's off on the first. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run to the middle. Here's Foster, and he jams it home with authority.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
And if you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bagley. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Bagley, no good. Atlanta leading by 23. And the layup is good off the glass. 37 points for him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Hendricks. Down low. Miller outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Black. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now. Shot from 16, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. The Pelicans have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 15 points in the game. Sensible, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Black passes to Foster. Mobley with it. Pass to Castle. Six to shoot. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. The rebound by Atlanta. Foster's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Castle. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Branham's checked in for Sensible. Lyles, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Castle. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And here's New Orleans now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Branham, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Branham taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. and that's good as he hits both shots. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Smith with a screen on Miller. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
At the line for 3.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And there's the screen.
Away team foul. Personal foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Branham passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Jamison. Smith outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Hendricks. Smith with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Lyles, guarded by Miller. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. How about the length and explosiveness? I mean, Smith knows how to ignite a crowd.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. Bagley sets a screen. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Vincent. Hendricks no good.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Fades away. Vincent can't hit.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And again, New Orleans no good. Atlanta has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Hendricks, not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Goes to the away team.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
You know, for New Orleans, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Jovic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Richards comes in for Miller and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 3, James Hardy.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta. Branham's got 5 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
They set the pick. Pass to Bates. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Richards. No points so far. Here's Hardy. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hendricks. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lyles. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Vincent outside. Picked by Smith. Here's Lyles. Right side Hill. Sinks it from distance. Hill's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And so it's Atlanta holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've got Brandon Miller, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
From the wing, Miller can't get it to go. And Atlanta shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Pass to Vincent. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Lyles, guarded by Miller. Back to Lyles. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Branham. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Lyles. He'll find Smith. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Jovic. The three is up. He's off on that one. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Lyles. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Branham passes to Miller. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Takes it inside. Branham. Here's Dudley. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Hill. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Lyles. Tipped. Here's Jovic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Lyles, guarded by Miller. Lyles, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Smart play by Smith Jr., recognizing the defense and knowing where he needs to go off the pick.
They set the screen. Here's Miller. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Atlanta, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Smith with a screen on Miller. Here's Lyles. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Bagley's checked in. The Pelicans have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Jovic. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Smith outside. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Branham. From the top of the key, Benson grabs a miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Lyles. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first for New Orleans. Hendricks is checked in for Jovic. Richards comes in for Sensabaugh. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Miller. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Jamison. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Lyles.
I'd say he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Richards, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for three. Goes back up. And no problem from Bagley as he finishes at the rim.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Jamison. Smith outside. And it's rejected.
New Orleans foul. Marvin Bagley the third. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them. Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Lyles. 4-3. Pelicans cleared away. Bagley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Lyles. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for the away team, Lyles. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Bagley against Jones. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. Releases from 15. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Vincent. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Vincent's got 5 points in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Bagley. Miller outside. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Here's Lyles. Pass to Jamison. Smith outside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And when Smith is playing like that, aggressive, oh my, Jabari is a special player.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Miller. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Lyles. Vincent outside. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Vincent's got 10 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Bagley. Miller outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones against Bagley. Now here's Miller. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Miller. Jones with the block. Smith passes to Lyles. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hendricks has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for the away team, Jamison, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hendricks. The three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Miller. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Jamison, guarded by Miller. Here's Lyles. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.